Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible.
My name is Schuh and I serve here on the worship team. I am involved with S.A.L.T, which is the Somali Adult Literacy Training Program. At S.A.L.T, we focus on teaching Somali adults to read and then also fluency in language skills. The main goal is to build relationships with Somalis here in Willmar, and then also to provide them with a skill that is necessary for living in this country. I heard about S.A.L.T through a stranger that sat down at my table at Lulu Beans, and she told me all about the program, and I thought this would be incredible to be a part of. I realized that many refugees here from Somalia living in Willmar that I never interact with, and I thought that was sad. I should do something about that, and what an incredible opportunity to build relationships with Somalis here in Willmar and to be able to share the love of Christ with them while equipping them. As a volunteer, I go to English classes on Mondays. There's also classes on Thursdays, but volunteers can choose either or both nights. I work with students, depending on which ones they are. There's a big group session, which they learn phonetics and spelling and grammar rules, things like that. And so we sit through those classes, and then after classes there's parts where we break up individually to tutor students. So you could be working with a group of students that are learning how to spell four-letter words. You could be working with a group of students that are learning what the Constitution is, or what day Independence Day is, or who fought in World War I. All of those questions would be questions on the citizenship test. With another group of students, you could be working with pronunciation. So it really depends on who's there that night and where you're asked to serve. I absolutely love getting to sit and talk with some of the students afterwards, to hear about their lives, to hear about their families, to hear what they've come through, and to what their lives are like now, realizing how much we have in common and being able to share some of the grief and share some of the joy that they experience here in America, and just to be able to come alongside them is really fantastic. To anyone who's interested in working with Somalis in our community, I would say just go for it. It's intimidating to begin with because the culture is so different. A lot of people are afraid of offense. You don't want to offend anybody by saying the wrong thing or doing something that would be different. Or maybe you're just nervous about interacting with someone you think you don't have anything in common with. And I think if you were to step out and just get involved, you'd realize just how similar we all are and how much we all need the love of Christ in our lives.